Yep, things getting stormy out there. We're sprinkling some storms across Iowa. We have some strong to severe storms that are now near Fort Dodge, pushing to the north, also between around Ames to Des Moines. That is coming our direction. It's going to be a little while yet, around 7 p.m. before we get some of the more substantial storms in around the Cerro Gordo to Hancock County area. But these are moving to the north at around 40 to 50 miles per hour. And right now, severe with damaging winds being the primary concern. That's going to remain the case through southern Minnesota as those storms come in between around 8 to 9 p.m. in southern Minnesota as well. So the severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 1 a.m. for all of us at this time. Here's a look at the storm system. That low making its way out of Kansas into Missouri, into southwestern Iowa, and that surge of thunderstorms ahead of it. We have a little bit of dry air closer to the ground, and that's actually been the concern for those damaging winds. They accelerate those downward winds, wind gusts from these thunderstorms. Farther down to the south and west, there's a dust storm underway in Oklahoma and Texas. Winds without thunderstorms up to around 80 miles per hour. It's wild down there. That dust is in the moisture, so the rain that's left, once it's on out of here, it's going to leave that dusty residue on your windows and your car, so you notice things get a little bit dirtier from the rain. Once we get into around 7 to 8 p.m., the rain is going to be making its way through. These storms are going to be a little bit weaker in this time frame, but still capable of some strong wind gusts. And we could see those wind gusts up to around 60 to maybe 70 miles per hour. So before those storms get here, now is the time to make sure you get that patio furniture in. Anything that's outside that you don't want knocked over or broken, you're going to want to get it inside before the storms get here. Storms are going to be done late this evening, then snow developing on the backside of the system in western Minnesota overnight into the start of the day tomorrow. We'll get a couple of those snow showers late in the day here, but otherwise it just gets colder and then windy over the entirety of our Saturday. Wind gusts at this time starting to back off a little bit, but the fire danger high earlier with those stronger wind gusts. Now the winds are backing off a little bit until the storms get here. It's still mild. We're running at 64 in Austin, nearly 70 in Rochester, and 68 in Albert Lea. Temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler once we get rain cooled, but dew points, they're running in the 40s to 50s. This isn't typically something we see on those days with severe weather, but that slightly drier air is the reason why we're looking at those damaging wind gusts moving in this evening with any thunderstorm that we get. So that potential is likely, and it's there for us this evening. Temperatures dropping down to the upper 40s by the start of the day tomorrow, and they will continue to drop through the day, down below the freezing mark once we get to around 5 to 7 p.m. and into the 20s by Sunday morning. So it's going to feel a little bit more like March should. Our temperatures cooling down, and with that, a little bit of snow possible late in the day. Our low tonight down to 46 degrees by the start of the day tomorrow, and still gusty overnight, winds 35 miles per hour. A high tomorrow in the 40s. That happens in the morning, early in the morning, and temperatures tumbling through the day. It's going to be turning colder tomorrow, but we have thunderstorms, some severe this evening. The severe thunderstorm watch is in effect until 1 a.m. And Sunday, quiet, breezy, sunny. We're back to 60 on St. Patrick's Day.
All right. Well, we are all eyes on the weather for tonight. We're so glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks. All evening long. Keeping an eye on it.